What's going on, people? It's the one and only DJ Malone. How you guys doing? Chicago 77.3, the better place to be at. On any day, really. How you guys doing, man? I'm doing blessed and highly favored, man. And I got greatness into the building right now, man. It's been like, what, about a year and a half, 2 years now that I've been knowing you?
2 years.
Okay.
It's been 2 years.
Dang. And so, ladies, I want to say this. When you're talking about a hustler at heart, she does a lot of things, man. And, in that world, there's a lot of people who, with females, they be thinking that they better than everybody. But she's always been on point. And I think that really gets her in the door with everything, man. She doesn't try to act like she's better than anybody. But let's be honest here, man. She's out here making moves. So, man, we got CHyna into the building. What's going on, man?
What up? CHyna Redd.
Hey, how you feeling?
Feeling good.
Man, I appreciate you coming in, man, and chilling with me.
That's good. I appreciate it too.
Hey, man. So
come in anytime.
I want my people to get to know you and how you got started into just everything, the entrepreneurship and everything that you do. So talk to us. Who is CHyna Redd?
CHyna Redd, aka Tavia. And I do a lot of things. I'm a baker. Okay. I work from home. I also hustle. I dance. Work at Members Only, North Side, FM 1960. Okay. I gotta give a shout out to that. Hey. That's my hustle.
Okay. So you bake. So what kind of stuff you bake?
I actually cook and bake. I like doing it all. But baking has been I do. Baking has been kind of my passion for the past it's been about 10 years. The only reason why I don't promote that because I do personal. Okay. Just do a little personal. I'm trying to step up and open up me a shop, but not sure yet.
I get that, man. Yeah. That's what's up. So, cooking. So, what's your favorite spices? What do you use?
I use all the spices. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay. I make my own spices, so it's kind of hard to tell you what spices I use. Yeah. Because when I do cook, it all depends on what I'm cooking that day.
Okay. I ain't mad at that, man. So now, and you're doing the dancing. How did you get into that?
So, I've been dancing for a while. I've been dancing since I was like 16. Wow. For real. I've been doing it like music videos. I do a lot of in and out of different clubs. I don't really just have a home club. Right now I'm working at Members Only. That's my home club. That's been my home club since November. But, I usually do parties. Yeah. Work at like when they do the shows for the rappers and the artists and stuff. Yeah. But that's mostly what I do.
But see, what I like about it is like you know how to work a room.
Yeah, I try to stay on my toes, try to keep it up there for, be entertainment. Can't always just be just a dancer. You gotta actually go in, look the part, act the part, speak the part.
But I think that comes with confidence, man. It's like you have to have that within yourself. So where does that confidence come from?
My mom telling me I'm gorgeous all the time when I was younger. Family always standing up behind you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't just always think that. There's a difference in being conceited and confident. I really kind of put myself in both, but I love being confident because it actually shows that you're humble. Right. Yeah. Being conceited, you might think like you more than everyone, but. Yeah.
But you never came across to me as that. You always came across to me as like, hey man, let's build, let's network. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But then I ain't never came at you on no creep stuff either. So no. So it's always, I think it's always been mutual. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a benefit. So you've been dancing for a good minute now. Mm-hmm. What are some of the benefits of dancing?
The benefits of dancing? Money.
Yeah.
This gonna always be the benefits of dancing. Having a source of money. Because if you're a type of female that like I am, it's always been drilled in your head. As long as you got a body, a mind, and a face, you can make some money. Yeah. For real.
Now, let me ask you this. Were you into the OnlyFans stuff or you know what I'm saying? Like, were you into all this?
No. I've never been into OnlyFans. I don't know. I tried it like a week, but it didn't really work
Yeah.
out. I ain't really like it. You gotta post a lot. You gotta make sure you get your clientele up. I ain't got time for all that.
They come see me.
Yeah, you know, come see me for real, because you can't see people when you on OnlyFans.
Yeah,
I get some of them that do. It work for some females. It does, but it don't work for me. So I'm pretty good on the whole OnlyFans thing.
I know, like, the politics into that shit too. So whenever I was DJing, I used to DJ at a strip club.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, just how the girls will undercut other girls.
Oh Lord!
It just be on some other stuff, man. So how do you navigate through all that?
I'm a loner.
That's the only way.
I'm a loner. I mean, I'll speak. I'm very humble. I talk to everyone. I hang around a couple of them, but you got to be in my pedigree for me to just fuck with you like that. You know what I mean? But as far as running the way I can, I'd rather be by myself and a loner, Yeah. That's the only way you can navigate. Because if you're navigating with a lot of attitudes, a lot of personalities, it can go sour real fast.
Yeah, man. I remember this, like, if I remember sitting there, I was DJing, like I said, just sitting in the locker room. Mm-hmm. Didn't say anything, but listen to the conversations. Mm-hmm. Man, that's the most. If y'all talking about petty,
oh my God, it is so petty.
That's the pettiest stuff in the world in the locker room.
Yes, when I sit and I do the same thing, like I'll sit and listen to everyone. I'll be on the dance floor doing the same thing, just watching. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Trying to work the room, make sure you're looking at what's going on. Even with being in the dressing room, you got to kind of be able to be in your own circle, be in your own box. Yeah. And not just let everyone try to come in and be speaking to you, especially the ones that be negative. That's kind of on the outs for me. I can't do the whole negativity. And sometimes that's what it is when it's in the dressing room. Like, you'll listen to a whole bunch of complaints about the dudes, about the girls, about the tipping and everything. But as long as you know you make your money, it shouldn't even be that. But you hear a lot of complaints. Yeah. I hear a lot of complaints.
Yeah, it's always
it is what it is with that lifestyle. You can't just expect to go in and put your outfit on and then make $300 like that.
Well, let me ask you this. Now I know it, but I wanted to kind of go in on this. Like, when you first start out, you have to build up to that Friday night.
Yeah, you have to. Most of the time, like, now it's kind of with the clubs, you can come in any day you want to and work. Okay. But when I first started out, you had to at least work a weekday. You know what I mean? Yeah. Before you can work the weekend. Right. Which was kind of good as long as you chose your weekday to go consistently. Yeah. You'll be good for the weekend. Yeah. For real.
Yeah, and I also think, and maybe I think social media kind of messed it up in a little bit. Now it's like, okay, you got these newer girls that are coming in. Yeah. And they think, okay, well, I'm IG famous, so I have a buzz on IG, and then when you come to the club, you think that's going to translate, and I can just pick whatever day I want to come into.
It's different from that. The key and the success key to dancing in the club is promoting. Yeah. Promote. Whether you post a picture, a flyer, a video of you dancing, make sure whatever club you're working at, you're promoting, especially if you know you're going to work there that weekend. Right. Promote. Yeah. Even out throughout the week. If you know that club is open during the weekend, you don't go during the week, still promote. You know what I mean? Because that's going to bring your people, especially on the weekend. A lot of people do work during the week, but on the weekends, it's mostly open. It'll be up from there, so.
No. You never been big on the bigger clubs, like Area 29 and all that. You never been big on.
I'm not really big on those clubs. Nothing against those clubs. It's just that where I stay close to Woodlands, it's kind of far from me. So I'd rather be at a club that's close to me and promote and make my money than to be trying to hustle at a big club like that when I know I drove far. Yeah. And then I'm like in the middle of the night, I'm thinking about, dang, I gotta drive like 40 minutes home. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really just the whole big club thing is because for me it's bags. Mm-hmm. And you have to wait. Since I have a job during the week, I can't really do that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The weekends would be cool for me, but if I'm not promoting for that big club, then it's just...
Yeah.
total out of there.
Because then it becomes like it got to be beneficial to me
yes,
as well.
It has to be beneficial. That is also the key to thinking of success with the strip clubs. You got to think about my success at whatever club it is.
Yeah.
Because you can always try a couple different clubs, but if you try 3 clubs in a month, the one that makes you the most money should be your home club. That should be where you're posting it. Yeah. That should be where you promoting it, letting people know, come out, this is where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes too, it's like, and especially like in the Woodland, Spring, in the suburb areas. Sometimes you could be a big fish in a small pond.
Yes.
And that could be a benefit too. A lot of people don't think like that because it's like, okay, well, I could be known here more bigger than that if I was to go to Area 29.
Yeah,
or Onyx.
That's what some of them really think about. But then you got the girls that always will go to like Area 29 or something like that, and then they'll spend probably the weekend there, and then think about it after a Sunday and get on IG and start venting about it because it didn't turn out the way they did. Yeah. But you got to think about your body. You got to think about how you look. You got to think about all that whole aspects, especially with your attitude.
Yeah.
If you can't go in there and be like, oh, hey, I'm the life of the party.
Yeah.
Then it might go sour for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta always go in with a smile on your face.
And a lot of cats, a lot of girls don't think, well, also too, what can I bring to the club? Right. You know what I'm saying? If the club owner or the promoter can see, hey, she can bring something more, they're gonna put you on more because, okay, well, you're bringing us more money. You know
that's when you get into politics.
Yeah.
Because you got to be good with your DJs. You got to be good with the club owner. You got to be good with the managers, especially the managers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just have an attitude with the staff.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Why you trying to go in there and make money? Because that is their ground. You are going there to work on their ground. So, you know?
Hey, but see, that's some deep stuff that you're saying because a lot of people don't think, they can come in with that attitude, oh, it's me. No, you can get
you
axed
can't
out.
always be like that. No, you can. You can be axed out. I've been in the category before, so I understand how that feels.
Okay.
You know?
But how do you grow from it? How does that mindset go from that to being more mature about it?
I guess it's all about what that dancer has went through. You know, if no one ever told a dancer to pipe down or, you know, it's your attitude, then they won't change it. They're gonna always be like that. But then you have some that are stuck in their ways. That's how they are, and you gotta maneuver around how they act. And sometimes they don't work out for them. Sometimes it does. You know.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that. So, with that being said, what has been the most hardest thing about in that world?
The most hardest thing is making sure your clientele is correct. Making sure you're not just conversating with lames. I guess that's what they would call.
No, that's real though. That's real.
You know, come in there the first night, spend about $50 a day and want to take you on a date. You can't just...
Yeah.
It's all about what's outside your little circle, who lined up. You know what I mean?
I mean, and see, when I manage models, I'll be working in social media and stuff like that. Now they ain't never did the dancing, but they're doing like, fetish work, different shit like that.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I heard of that field.
And my thing is like, okay, when I'm talking to these guys, they think they're talking to the model or whatever, and so it's like, oh well, can I send 50? And they think, oh well, 50 is the end all be all. 50 is this. That's not even touching the surface of.
Thank you. The cost of living has went up 75%. So.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Like, you got some girls that'll go for that. They're pretty cheap. They'll do it, whatever. But
that's crazy.
If you're thinking about the person, you're thinking about where you live, how much you got to pay, and all this stuff. I can't. $50 won't even buy my 6-month-old a pair of shoes.
That's crazy.
Just honestly,
that's crazy.
If you go out into the stores and looking at what you're doing, bro, come on now. I can spend $50 in like 5 minutes.
$50 is a couple of gas, right?
Yes, that's definitely what $50 is. It's barely that.
I think too is that when I be looking at stuff, when guys be like, oh, I got this bag of money, but then when you test them out and say, okay, well, what you talking about? Oh, well, I don't like people who try to stunt on me or try to front on me and think I'm all about money, but then you put yourself in that lane.
That's what some of them guys do. They'll come in the club probably first night, couple nights or something like that. They'll throw a couple hundred, but then after they feel like they've got a number, especially to one of their favorite dancers,
Yeah.
they don't really be thinking about spending no money in the club no more because now they trying to spend money to go to the hotel or go to their house or your house or something like that.
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes when they get your number in the club.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's no more spending. They thinking they're your friends now. You don't have to spend money.
But here's my thing: is you wasn't gonna do that with your shorty, because I mean, let's be honest here. Everybody's paying for the pussy either way it go. Right. Whether you're doing indirectly or directly, you're still paying for it. So a lot of people like I be hearing guys, I don't pay for that, dude. You paying for it. You paying to take out to eat. You're paying to drive there, get a hair, nails did, whatever. Let's just call it what it is. So
it is what it is.
So
that's how married life goes. If I cook you dinner, I'm expecting Thursday or Friday to have my nails and feet done. I'm just saying.
I'm not mad.
If I wash the drawers, if I clean up your house, if I'm picking up your shoes off the floor, I'm not even asking for much. You get the pussy on the side because you're with me. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And now I'm at an age now where I don't want just the pussy. Right. Like I want like to build with you and be like, oh well, damn, like we can take over some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? A partner that I can be with now. You know, when I was young, it was like, oh yeah, let's do this, let's just get it in and shit like that. But after a while, it's like, yo man, I've been around the block too many times.
Yeah, that's how it be when you get older. You don't want to just continue doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is kind of hard to be. Well, I go to the strip club every once in a while. Then you see your favorite dancer, you be like, ah.
Yeah.
She here every weekend.
Yeah.
Started working, man. She taking my breaks, you know.
Hey, but you know what though? Let me ask you this: as somebody who's in that field, how do you balance a relationship then? Like how do you be like, hey yo man, like we gonna like the person that's gonna be with you, they gotta be secure with themselves in order to make it work.
Yeah, that is the key to balancing. That's the key to balancing as a dancer and in relationships. If your significant other is not acceptant of what you are doing, there will always be problems.
Yeah. You're right
about that. Some girls do go off on the deep end, you know, do extra here, extra there, this and that and the other. But you got to think about, if you're in a relationship, you can't do all that. Yeah. You got to particularly go to the strip club and I'm just here to dance. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll show my teeth, I'll show my ass, whatever, but I can't go home with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That little extra $200-$300, that's all fine and dandy, but I got to worry about my life at home, you know?
Yeah. And then dudes get too crazy, get infatuated. You really like me when it's like, no, man,
it can't be like that. No, it's all about the game. You got to be honest.
Yeah.
Honesty is the most important thing in this game.
Yeah,
honesty.
And
a lot of them don't be like that, but that's how I survive. Honesty.
But I think too is that I'm always upfront.
Yeah.
I was like, hey yo man, this is what I can do, this is what I can't do, this is what it is. I'm at an age now where it's like, hey yo man, like I don't have to lie to you. Like who are you to lie to? So it's like either you gonna accept me for what it is, or hey, you can go. There's 1,000,001 people out there. You don't have to stop with me.
Yeah, that is a saying. That's the saying. One won't do, another one will.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's hard to get out of that, but hey, that's the only way you can live. YOLO.
Yeah, hey, you're definitely right about that. So, what's next? What's coming up? What's in the plans, man?
Plans for me over the next year, probably building my clientele up for baking.
Okay.
I'm trying to do that. Probably gonna start my cookie store and do like cakes and cupcakes for close friends or. You know, people that ask me, hey, we've been knowing each other, what's up? You know, I do that for them. That's basically what it is.
I'm going to need to get some cookies, man. I need to get some cakes, some cookies, man. You have to bring it up.
Yeah, I'm about to start getting back in my bag because I took a break from that, but my daughter, she overseas right now. She in the Navy, so she was just like, Mom, what you doing? You haven't baked me anything? You haven't sent me anything? Wow. I was like, man, I'm telling you, I've been taking a break. I've been working and dancing because I also work at home and I do order patients medication and stuff. I work with CVS.
So you're a smart motherfucker, man.
So, yeah, I'll be, in and out of there. I try to keep it up.
I ain't mad
Try
at
to keep
that,
my
man.
mind right,
I ain't mad at that, man.
So, once you brought that to my attention, that I haven't done that in a while, I'm like, yeah, I need to get back in that.
Oh, yeah.
It's for us. Too many people asking me, like, what's up on my birthday this year? You didn't do it last year. Come on, you gonna do it this year? So, I'm gonna start back, open up shop.
Hey, man, I'm gonna support you either way it go.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I always try to, like I said, man, I try to rock with people that rock with me.
Yeah.
And it's always been genuine, just even from the start. Like, yeah, ain't no fool said either from either one of us. And it's like, hey, yo, man, like, I'm always gonna rock with people that do so love.
Do good. Yeah, I mean, that's me. That's what I do. I try to put myself in the feet, like, what if, people around me? You gotta keep an open mind.
Hey.
Just speak on it.
But like I said, man, a lot of females don't think that. A lot of females will miss a bag just because the upfront shit is not what they think.
They will. They'll do that. I've seen that a lot, where they fumble the bag because they trying to go do something else that really wasn't supposed to be in the equation.
Yeah.
Always fumble the bag. I hear when they do that.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, and it'd be clear as day. I'm like, yo, man, like you could go here and just, it may not be what you want right now, but over time it's gonna hit you where it need to go.
Yes, that's why I've been where I've been at since November. He opened up. I think that was that was like the end of October when he had opened up. And I said, since it's close to me, I'm gonna go ahead and make this my main club, home club, and work at members only. And try to make sure I put my bag out there, by putting my face out there, by working, by talking, by speaking,
I ain't mad at that, man. Keep doing your thing, child. Keep doing your thing, man.
I'm trying to keep it there. Trying to make sure everything is good.
So, if they're trying to book you, man, what's the best way to do that?
If they're trying to book me, you can hit me at Tavia _not_Chyna on IG.
Okay.
Or you can hit the members only, Houston, Texas as well. I'm always there, 324 FM 1960. That's where I'm at. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and since they've incorporated Sunday, I guess Sunday now.
Hey, 4 days out of the week.
4 days out of the week.
Hey,
I even got passes. They got passes.
Okay.
If I see you around, you might get a pass.
Hey. So with that pass, they let you into the club or?
So these passes, let me see if I got some. I probably do. Yeah, I do. So these passes, not really sure if they updated, but I definitely got some.
Okay.
That's what they look like.
Yeah. Definitely, man. Make sure you guys get those, man.
So if you ever see me out, I do a lot of promoting. I do go to some clubs sometimes. I don't just always go straight to the club and work.